I hope you all had a good Shabbos and a nice weekend. The truth is, there's not much else we can do these days. Every day, in some ways, feels like Shabbos. But that's not so bad. The question is, how do we spend our time in these days of social distancing? Well, I think it's true of me, and I suspect of many of you, that we spend a good deal of time trying to figure out, when is this thing going to be over? And so we listen to press conferences of presidents and governors. We read all the statistics in the newspapers. We listen to authorities who seem to know more than we do. But do they? Ask yourself, does Dr. Phil know when this is ending? The fact of the matter is, nobody really knows how it started. So the end, who knows? And we all have questions about that here at Beth Tefillah. What's Rosh Hashanah going to be like? How many people will want to come, will be able to come? There's no way of knowing, because none of us are prophets. So all we really know about is today, how we're going to spend our day in a meaningful way. And when we look back on it, not feel as if we wasted our time. So there's so much that we can do. We can get to know the other people who live in the house with us in a way that maybe we didn't know them before. And remember, our children, if they're still living at home for the rest of their lives, are going to remember what it was like in the house during the pandemic. And our neighbors and friends, do we stay in touch? Or are we just going to sit in front of the TV and try and figure out when this is going to end? I think about this sometimes when I look at Levinson's websites and I read all of the beautiful testimonials and memorials that are sent in by people when someone they know passed away. And given the nature of our community, I can't help but notice how many of these memorials go something like this. We lost touch over time, but I still remember the good times we had when our families got together on Bancroft Street. Or remember the good old days in Forest Park High and City College and shopping at Hecht's or Stewart's or wherever. And even though we lost touch, I still remember what a nice person you were, and I extend condolences to the family. And I ask myself a simple question. Why do they wait until the person dies to reconnect? If you feel connected to that person in some way, that you want to say something about them after they die, why not give them a call while they're alive? The alternative is to watch another press conference. We all know that line, the past is mystery, the future is history, all we have is the present, and that's why it's called a present. Well, there's another version of that rings out just as true. It's from Albert Einstein, and he knew a thing or two, maybe even more than Dr. Phil. Albert Einstein once said, yesterday is relative, tomorrow is speculative, but today is electric. That's why it's called current. Let's live in the current, and let's have a good day. And to have a good day, all you have to do is do something good today. We'll be in touch.